don't know is when you go home and get behind closed doors, man, you hit the floor, and what they can't see is you're on your knees. So the next time you get a chance, tell them it's the God in me.
What is up, guys? How are y'all doing? I am headed to lunch with my friend, and I was going to, sorry if I'm like boobalicious today. Hold on. I hope y'all don't fall. I really do need to get a camera mount for my car, but let me make sure. I like to practice modesty, and I don't like my boobs to show, but some outfits I just cannot help it. And yeah, anyways, I wanted to film a video today, like sitting down style, but I was gonna be late if I did that, so I am just going to vlog it out, but I'm still gonna put it under the video series that I want to start. Alright, I was listening to a song the other day, and this song is called It's the God in Me by Mary Mary. Y'all probably heard it in the entrance, the intro. And I was listening to that song the other day, and this came to me, like, I was with my mom when we were headed to like shopping or something, and I was like, it's the God in me, and I was just like singing it, and I was like, that song describes me so perfectly, because it was like, you don't know how much I pray, you don't know how much I whatever, and I'm just like, yes, people don't know or whatever. And I was like, I just want to start like a series on YouTube called It's the God in Me, where I share like positivity about Jesus, about my life, about just different things or whatever, because I feel like this world, there's so many negative things. Like, you can go search up who beat up who on the Housewives shows and all that stuff, but like, I want to spread positivity. So this series is called The God in Me, and stick around to listen to my little message that I got for you. So like I said, this is called It's the God in Me, and I just want to share something with y'all. Okay, try to stay positive during negative situations. That's gonna be like the title, I guess. Staying positive through the negative. Yeah, staying positive through the negative. That sounds good. Alright, so with me, I'm gonna share a story. A lot of people don't know, because I'm a private, very, very private person. I just don't like people to in my business. I only like to share like what I want you to know, and I don't really want people to know a lot of things. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't want to come off as bragging or as whatever, so I don't really like share. So recently, last school year, I was a provisional teacher. A provisional teacher is where you do all the teacher duties or requirements, but you don't get the teacher's salary, which is okay. I love what I do, so it doesn't matter to me if I make $5 or $25. I mean, it will help financially, but I'm not gonna quit a job because I'm not making $80,000 a year, because that's just what I want to make. I'm not gonna do that. If I love it and I enjoy it, I'm gonna stick with it. And yeah, that's just how I operate. I don't ever do anything for money purposes, because if you do it for the money, you're in it for the wrong reasons. So if you take a job for money, you're in it for the wrong reasons. But if you love your job and you take it for the money, then good. But if you just go around looking for, oh, this job has $100,000, I'm gonna just take it just because. No, that's not me. Anyways, so I was a provisional teacher. I don't get the teacher salary, but I do all the teacher duties, which I love. I'm fine with it. It works for me and my husband, so it's good. I was told that if I didn't pass the teacher certification test, I could not come back next year. I took the test. I did not pass. Only, I think like 59% of the people that take it pass, and that is not a high passage rate at all. If you know anything about test taking, that is very low. It should at least be like 80, maybe 90% of the people that are taking the test pass. But no, in my case, it was only like 59% or something like that, some low percentage. So I was one of the people that didn't pass. I started to get in my little funk. I saw myself starting to like say, oh my God, I'm not smart, I'm not this, I'm not that. But then, you know what? I was like, no, Bashar, you're going to take this negative situation and you're going to turn it into a positive one. I'm like, if you did not pass that test, maybe that was not your timing. You can't you have to wait until God tells you to do certain things. So I was like, I'm not gonna get mad that I didn't pass a test. I'll take it again, and hopefully I will pass it next time. And all while I was taking my test or studying, I kept hearing God speak. It was what did he say? He said, what you put in is what you get out. I was not putting a lot of study time in, so consequences, I did not pass my test. If I would have put more into my test, I would have got more out of it. So I didn't pass, so I didn't get the job back. So I was applying for different jobs. I was looking at more private schools or Christian schools, because they only care about the experience. They don't really care about your certification. It's great if you have one, but if you don't, it's okay. So I was looking at different Christian schools, and I was also looking at substituting again. I'm like, if I substitute, I can make my own schedule. That'd be great. And I'll pick up some more classes at school. So I wasn't gonna let that failing of the test defeat me. I was already looking at other options to make it a positive situation. Okay, this is what I said. I said, if I don't pass, I'll go substitute. I'll pick up more classes in school, and I'll still be working. I'll still be bringing in an income. I'll still be helping financially, but I just won't be the teacher, and I won't have the benefits. I'm like, that's cool. Like, I mean, what can I do? So, a Christian school reached out to me on Thursday, and I was talking to her, and she goes, okay, I want to interview with you. I talked to her again on Friday. She goes, okay, I want to interview with you, or whatever. Right when I got off the phone, like a couple of, kind of like right when I got off the phone with her, I checked my email, and my principal from the school that I like, we'll just call that school Pink, because I like pink. We'll call that school Pink. At Pink School, she called me back, and she was like, hey, I can bring you back as a provisional teacher. I'm going to try, or you will have the long-term sub until you take your test. I'm like, okay, cool. I like this school so much, the Pink School, the one that I was at originally. I like that school so much. I was like, okay, I'll come back as a long-term sub. I'm like, because I already know my boss. I know how the school works. I know it'll work well with what I'm doing in my life. Like, I'm a cheerleading coach. It works well with that. I know how to get there from my house quickly and all that good stuff. And so I was like, I like the Pink School. I'm gonna call the other school Blue. The Blue School, I did not go to the interview because I was like, you know what? Sometimes you know what God has for you, it is for you. God gave me, oh Lord, my mirror was folded up from the other day. God gave me this job for a reason. So on Monday, she called me back at the Pink School. She's like, we can't hire you as a provisional teacher because we're just not allowed to do that. Would you mind coming back as a sub? What do you want to do? Do you want to go to the Christian school you were telling me about? Because I told her about the Christian school, the Blue School. And I was like, you know what? To the Pink School. I was like, you know what? I love this school. I love working under you. I'm just going to come back to the school, take the little pay cut or whatever, and no benefits. I'm like, it's fine. I'll work it out. On Tuesday morning, I checked my email. She said, great news. We can hire you back as provisional. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I could have given up. I could have taken some other job, or I could have just said, told her the day before, no, I don't want to come back to that school. On that Tuesday, when she found out I could have been a provisional teacher, she could have hired anyone else. You know, because if I would have turned down the job of being just a substitute, she could have hired anybody else. But no, I stayed positive through the whole thing. Even though it wasn't where I wanted to be, it was where I was going to be. So I say this to tell you, guys, if a situation looks like you can't get out of it, think about an old situation that God brought you out of. I'm pretty sure it's a few situations or a lot of situations that God has brought you out of.
And if you can't think of one, then you're wrong. Sorry, if you can't think of a situation that God has brought you out of, yeah, no work on that.
Anyways, so yeah, I was just so thankful that I stayed positive through this whole thing. I didn't let the devil defeat me. He could have got me in a depression or whatever, but I was like, nope, you know what? If you got to take a pay cut, if you got to lose your benefit, your free benefits, then so be it. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm just so glad that I stayed positive. So I say this to tell you, guys, God will bring you through. Trust and believe. Pray. Fast. And you know what else I did? I took a social media fast. I got off of social media. All the killings and the shooting, it just wasn't good for me to keep seeing all the negative energy people had towards people. So I got off social media. So if you need to get off social media, get off of social media so you can stay positive through what you're going through. Certain situations, you don't need to get on social media, because then you're going to broadcast your life on social media, then everybody else has to see it. Get off social media, clear your head, clear your mind, so that you can stay positive through whatever you're going through. What else did I want to tell y'all? Brain fart. I didn't like take notes or anything. I just decided to tell y'all this. And I do start my job on Monday again. And I never went to get my belongings. I asked her, I'm like, hey, can I come get the rest of my things out the closet since I won't be there next year? She goes, yeah, you can come Monday through Thursday. And she gave me the time. I never went and got it. I never went and got my stuff. I don't know if that was God saying, stay still, Bashara, just be still, I'm gonna work everything out, or I don't know. I just never went and got my things. I asked her, could I? She said yes. I just never went and got them. So sometimes it's good to be still, stay positive, and let God work his magic, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to vlog throughout the day, but I just want to share this message with you. I hope that it can help you out if you're going through a bad time. Maybe you need to fast, maybe you need to pray. If you need anything, I'll put my email down below. If you need a prayer request, I'll put my email down below. If you need to email me about anything, I'll put it down below. Like I said, I am not a pastor, I am not a minister, I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to be a positive person and share my positive testimony with you, so you know God can bring you out, and he will bring you out. Just keep praying, believing, fasting, tithing, all that good stuff. And yeah, be blessed, and I'll see you later. So I just left from, let me turn that off before I get copyrighted for a song I don't even know. I just left the Sunny's barbecue place with my friend, my best friend. Her thing is Mommy on a Mission. Y'all should check her out. She has she doesn't have a lot of videos, but the videos that she does have, they are pretty good for a new YouTuber, with her daughter, and she talks about God and stuff like that. So y'all should check her out also. But yeah, I just left from lunch with her. I've been off all summer, and I was like, I haven't done lunch with my friend, and I go back to work on Monday. So I'm just like, yeah, I need to do lunch with her. And I forgot to vlog us, but we were just sitting down having a conversation. It wasn't nothing like too, we weren't doing anything like in particular that could have been vlogged that y'all would have wanted to hear anyway. So, but yeah, I'm gonna organize my pantry tonight. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna organize my pantry tonight. And she told me, she's like, why don't you just spray paint it white? Like the organized stuff from the Dollar Tree. She's like, why don't you just spray paint it? And I'm just like, Brianna, you're a genius. Why don't I just spray paint it? So I'm gonna go home tonight and spray paint my organization. Dang, I just zoned out. Whoa. I'm gonna go home tonight and spray paint my organization baskets and stuff that I get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film the whole process of me organizing.
Look at her whip,